Like this definitely. Not Go is asking me how many binds do I recommend for full-time players. I would recommend 100 blinds for limit to play. That would be my recommendation. Squeeze here. Against, I think, 2 recross. A really bad flop. Mr. Tipster, yep. It has sense. Heroes of Justice is asking me how much time I spend on session review daily. It seems I spend a lot of time, I won't lie, because after session I go through PO and then go to read the notes, and it seems like that it's just losing of time. But I just wanted to do it like it should be done. I took everything seriously and I tried like really hard. So after the session, it's like 2-3 hours more of work. Recro guy, okay. We're just gonna chill last days, man. We're gonna chill it. We're gonna do it easy. I'm not gonna force anything. I should have in check range, but I won't because it's a fish. We're just gonna have bet range because their range is wider, and then we should have a lot of c-bet range, not check. My opinion about Zoom hasn't changed. It's just a game that's not suitable for me. I'm not good at it. It's not my style. I just hate playing without sample, hate playing against unknown people. So a lot of things that are not working well for me is in the Zoom. So I would say tight range. Okay, I'm gonna call here. He's not folding at all, so it seems like his range in position is stronger. Okay, eights are clear call. He's turned down here. I'm gonna fold threes to him. I don't know what is waiting for other. Okay, we are disconnected. We are disconnected, guys. Okay, calling sixes, checking here. Not the greatest turn. I don't know, guys, why it happens, but it always happens around around 3, I think. Guys, I'm gonna just make a quick pause, and we are back after this hand. Sit out next hand, sit out next hand. Okay. Hello, ultimate person. It's going okay, man. We are, I think, about around 0, but I'm feeling good today, and we are close to finish, so it's going okay. Okay, we are back, guys. Let's play a little more. Fold, fold. Tendus, okay. Three bet him. Three bet here, okay. I don't think this guy's folding anything at all. Like I said, we are always playing really careful and about. This is interesting. I'm just gonna bet small. But he can definitely have fives here and sixes. I don't think they are stabbing the turn. It's maybe better to check. Because I don't think this guy will call, like, I don't know, ace queen or ace 4. I mean ace 4 probably, but we are blocking that. I just don't see, like, when he called there, I just don't see like what can call the river. I feel like it was a mistake. Okay. I don't know. It's not my provider. It's provider of my mom and dad. So, but it's always happening around 4:35, 5:30, and sometimes one day I had like 2 hours I couldn't go to internet, and then like 10, 15 minutes, and then lag all the lag and stuff like that. Calling with Queen Jack. Bet 1/3 with the pairs like sixes and sevens and fours. I was because I think he will have like a lot of give ups, and I would bet like sixes, sevens, always. Maybe that with the bigger size and like fours and threes, like a block bet. Gab is betting really big, but okay, he's saying he has ace-x, and he has. I'm cool how the hand finished for us. What can I do, guys? The junk all in here, okay. Relax, man. Gnocchi. He's having a call range. That's what I have on him. Okay. I have one cool thing about him. And the thing is that he always check raises value hands immediately against us, and he always uses bigger size call. So when he's called, he's pretty capped there. And that means we should be putting a lot of pressure on his range. Because when you're playing with against bigger size, you should like have a lot of also a lot of sets and value hands in calling range. That's like really important, so you can like face the pressure. And usually when against smaller size you want to have check raise a lot, but against bigger size, Doug Paul played like he said, like he played 5-6 years without even having a raising range, because against big size you just want to really protect your call range. But that doesn't mean you don't need to have like at all raise range, but check raise range, but smaller, definitely smaller. And you don't want to check raise like everything, because your call range will be really weak then. Let's see Riffle, what do you have about him? Okay. Guy I don't know anything about, I'm just gonna 4-bet against him. Really good. I'm playing a 2-street game. And I'm shoving the turn with this hand, definitely. He's gonna have like 9s, 10s, mostly like 9/10s, like ace queen, like ace jack suited, ace 10 suited, stuff like that. And if you're having like 9/10s, 8s, we do have equity to hit, and I think we really look like I think we'll get a false on the turn against that hands a lot, especially because he doesn't know us, and that's really good for us that he doesn't know us. I'm gonna raise immediately. Just thinking about my range. He should be betting here like 40%. Okay, I'm gonna call. Just basically on my range. I don't think we need to have a lot of raising going on here. Okay, calling. And now I think we'll have a lot of 10 jack, queen jack hands. And bluffing queen jack is okay. I'm gonna use like this size. I think we definitely want to overbet, but we don't want to go like too big. I think that's like really good, the size that we used. Okay, here it sucks. We don't know anything about the guy again. I think we just can't fold the flop. But what I saw that he's always betting a turn. That's like the problem. That's like a big problem. And I don't want to play like a bet on the turn and fold on a call flop fold turn. I just don't want to play like that. And he can have bluffs, I mean, but he had ace jack and check the river. That's why I think the best is to fold the flop against unknown. And that's it, because we saw that he's like betting the turn every time, and then I won't call the flop to fold the turn, definitely. And he'll basically play like every ace-x like that, so I think bad play from me. We can just fold and that's it. We don't know the guy. He's a recro, he's gonna bet all ace-x, he's not gonna have check range. And that's it. So mistake by me here again. Just full of mistakes. He did first 3-bet small blind versus early position. Even we are deep. First time 3-bet big blind versus small blind in 900 hands. This guy just before like 3 minutes just open shove. Definitely want to call. And when I saw like that somebody open shove like 100 blinds. Okay. I also got an interesting offer, interesting bet that I refused. Really interesting bet. But I refused it. I didn't even want to think about it. It was a bet to play 100k hands on NL50, and if I have like 6 BBs plus, I would win the bet, and bet is in 12k euros. And the guy that offered me watched our stream, and it's really intelligent offer from him. because he knows I'm struggling with a big pool, and the pool on NL50 is a lot bigger and a lot of more recros and stuff, and I just refused. I just can't go through this once more. Definitely, I just refuse it. But really intelligently. He also played with me on iPoker, and he did have balls to bet it. But I just don't have the balls to do it. I mean, I have the balls, but I don't have the I don't have the like will to do it, man. It needs like will as I can't even explain like how much will you need. I don't have that will, man. I'm just gonna go like really big here, wrapping like aces that check behind. Because we just really look like an ace high here. I'm just gonna wrap aces there. We're gonna check behind sometimes with aces. Just folding there, okay. Betting 1/3 on this board. Let's see his stab on the turn. He doesn't seem to be folding here. I'm gonna check shove. Okay. Nice. Its SPR is really. It just want to check shove there. Like I would shove ace queen and ace king. Just because it's hard to bet really if we bet like I don't know 60%, it doesn't leave anything on the river, so basically that's it. This guy's not check folding anything, it seems. Okay, he doesn't fold anything on the. Okay, I'm just gonna go like this. Maybe now he can fold something, I don't know. Because on the normal bet he won't fold. I'm gonna use overbet here. A lot of draws. And we are wrapping like 2 pair plus, so we are overbetting. Really nice to block bottom set also. The guy really think hard here. I think if he's having a flush draw, it's not like any tough decision, right? It's like it's easy decision. You need to call and that's it. And also like if guy didn't, if guy, I just knew how they play. They always donk when they have the flush. Of course, we need to call here, but if he just checked, I would just assume that he will have king x. I would just go for a pot there. But because they just know they're fish, they're just gonna donk. When they have, they're gonna just donk it. So really easy game for us. When he's checking, we are betting pot, and he's gonna have like king x. Last time, dude, you bet the pot there. So I'm gonna close session today for today. Um, I just can't tell you guys what I'm gonna play more. I'm not sure. Uh, you just have to be like you're gonna see like notification because I don't know. I'm trying to be with my parents because I will not see them for a long time now, and I'm just gonna play when like I have time and when everybody's sleeping and stuff like that. So okay. I'm just I'm really not sure that I can do it, man. I really think that it would be so much. I think it would be so tough for me because it like everything would be the same as here, but worst because I wouldn't have like any sample, and I would just know I won't get any sample, and that's it. It would be just tough for me. I'm gonna bet once more. He's gonna have his highs and draws and stuff like that. Okay. I just I just don't have balls to do it. I mean, I have the balls. I would do it, but I just don't see like such a big reward. And I would like give everything, and I would get like I don't know. I mean, I would get more than if I just play my blinds normally. And but the problem is, I think I would have a lot more effort into this without sample and trying to like fold everything than this. So I think I just thought that I'm not sure if I can do it. I mean, I'm not sure if I have the like nerves to do it. If I have like a will to do it. I mean, it's like the worst. So big pool, everything. It would be just my nightmare. I mean, and I would need to live that nightmare 1 month more or 1.5 month more, and I just wouldn't. I don't know. I mean, I think it's intelligent offer, and the guy just wants to see me suffering, and he's just like playing really good, and he's crushing bigger limits. So the money doesn't seem that much to him, but he feels that he would win, and he would like to torture me 1 more month to see that, and then he would be so laughing when we would like we start every time like bad. He would be just laughing, and when the guys would come, "You are a fish. You can beat Zoom." They would say like, "You don't have good results because a pool on the Zoom 50 is just too strong for you." That's the problem. They would just say that, like 100 people would come and say like, "You're a fish. You don't know anything. Your ranges suck. You suck," and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what the guy said. Mr. Tipser, you're more sure than I am. I think we would have like much more problem than here, to be honest. Let's see like how we're standing here now. I would say that we would have. I mean, we wouldn't have delay problems, that's for sure. But let's see now how we're standing here. So the graph is now like this. So we are starting to run a little better. But I don't think we can have this on completely unknown players. It would be really tough for us. I mean, I'm sure that it would be a really tough task for us, and I'm not sure if I could do it because if we run, we looked here, we started with like 1.2 down on that 2 sessions with delay and stuff. But that was like, that can happen again, like the same thing. And then I need to think, man, I need to like go to 6 BBs from that. It would be like so psychologically hard for me. I just don't know if I want to do it. Man, maybe like 20k I would do it. But even that's risk, that's a lot of money to lose. And we could like, realistically, we could easily lose the bet. Easily. So I don't know. I don't think I can do it, and I don't think I need. I don't think I have will to do it, man. That's the biggest problem. But really intelligent bet. You see, like how guys are smart. Like they just like know. People can be really smart. I mean, because I wouldn't ever like get an idea to propose something like that to someone. Ultima Force and I don't know even what that means, man. uh, and I don't want to like, I don't know. I just I'm just a noob for all of this. I'm just a noob for all of this. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Like I said, we have like 18k hands more. It's like if we did 3k, it's like 6 days. Today we made like how much? 2k, so it's enough. We can do it like just like this, and that's it. We can go. I don't think there was like any interesting hands. We lost tens here. We can go just to see these tens. I don't think we want to raise the flop. I'll just go to Pio. Okay. I just want to see, for example, is Pio raising a flop? I don't think he's raising a flop. The guy is called for betting. This guy is recro, so we 3-bet him. So it's like he should know that we're gonna 3-bet him real light. So he's called for betting 4x. He's called for betting a lot. We didn't have sample, but he did call for bet a lot, and he's 3-betting a lot from small blind. This is him. He's 3-betting a lot from small blind. So we can assume that I assume that he's gonna be like this. Like this. We're gonna put also something like this. Let's even say you're gonna kick like king queen there. Like that 7%. Our range is gonna be calling like eights. We're gonna call ace queen, we're gonna call this, we're gonna call this. We're gonna basically call this. Let's see, let's start like this. I would call like, but I saw that P is not calling this combos that much. He's calling this. Okay, so something like this I would call. Maybe we can do like half ace queen, and but we just can't 4-bet ace queen, right? Yep, we just can't 4-bet it. The stack is too big, so I'd call like ace queen, all of ace queens. If the board is 5-5-4, 5 of diamond and 4 hearts. Is Pio ever folding tens? 53. The guy bet 1/4, I think. Like 30%. Pot was 53. Back was 88. 53, 88. 53, 88. The guy bet 30%, shove the river. We want to bet small. Want to bet like this. He should be playing differently that, but he's not. He's playing like this. We want to have like two. I'm gonna do it like 2x, and he's gonna give here 3x. Okay. Basically, that's it. I'm gonna put 100 because he's showing, and I'm gonna put all inside here. Okay, I think he should be betting smaller on the turn. It's much better strategy on this board because you on 4 5 5 you want to bet everything. On the turn you want to continue with some hands because your range is like killing on 4 5 5. Okay, he's betting most of the range. He should bet most of the range here. P is betting 77, but betting 100 is not anything. You don't lose anything. P is like checking only king jack without backdoors and king queen off without like king of diamonds, checking king of diamonds. So betting everything. We are not raising tens, but we are raising jacks. Oh, this is not good. I fucked up here. I'm not having aces. I'm not having kings, queens, jacks, and ace king. I fucked up here. Okay. Now everything is good. Okay. Mr. Tipster, I would be even more scared of NL25, man. I would definitely be scared there, because there is like 3 times more players than here, and I don't know how would I play then. I just don't know, man. He's betting all range now because we don't have aces. We don't have kings and queens. We have aces. P is raising tens. I wouldn't raise 10 because I want to call ace queen. Want to call like this with the backdoor flush, but he's calling only king queen, king jack. So he's folding king 10. Or I would like call king 10 definitely against that size, but I shouldn't call it. This everything else is okay. The turn is 9 of diamonds. He's shoving. We are never folding tens, but it's not important to are we folding tens. It's important to know what are we doing with the rest of the hand. So we are calling ace queen with the ace of hearts, basically the most of the time. Not most of the other combos of ace queens. Calling ace queen of hearts, ace queen of diamonds. That's like standard, and we are calling. That's it. 4x, but 4x is a full house. And we have ace 4 is a call. Okay, so basically it's okay. We can never fold tens. That's like insane. And let's say here we have a big bluff there. Okay, we played really good today. I think I really like this hand that we played. I really like it, but it seems that we were called. That this guy's like big fish, I think. I mean, he checked the jacks here, and then I really like this play because we are looking so fucking strong against. Because people would say we're gonna bet most of our bluffs on the turn, and that's the truth. So only our strongest hands wants to go for a check raise to put all money in here, because here is gonna be tough to put all money in. And definitely, guy, this is Recro guy. He will stab a lot. This guy, I think he's like top of the range is trees, pocket trees, and that's 3 combos. He's gonna have like. He had jacks, so he's gonna have like, I don't know, 8x, 9x. We're just gonna attack those, and I would say also jacks. I don't think. I mean, in this spot, it just like feels. Because look, for example, like we don't have ace jack here, we don't have ace queen here. We have like ace 10 here, and that's like ace blocker, and everything else is paired. He can just he just can't think. Oh no, I'm gonna turn like ace 8 into bluff, ace 9 into bluff, ace 3 is there. So we basically look like we have it here. We just look like we have flush here. Yep. I just literally look here like I have flush, but the guy just instant call there. Or he just think like few seconds. And that's it, like that's the biggest spot. We here like got ace king into aces in this spot, so there's nothing we can do. Queens we folded, jack six. The guy got flush on the river, and I called the river. I mean the guy was unknown and he bet here. I mean it's always here. I would say, but sometimes you see here like I don't know ace eight. You're gonna see sometimes because we saw that from some players like Recross. So I just can fall like two pair, but look, that donk on the river is again strong. So we had ace 10 here and we folded. How is this possible? Yeah, and look at this play. This play, I was sure that it was a bluff. I was fucking sure this was a bluff. Look at this. And we have like a perfect hand also to call. I mean, he's like repping here. We have jacks, so what he's repping here? He's repping like a set or a straight. We block that straight. He doesn't have 8-10 off. Probably, maybe he has, but probably not. It just looks like a bluff here because we check behind the flop here. We bet small on the turn. I would bet small here like kings, queens, jacks, just to have a free showdown. He called here. He would check raise the 4s, 7s here, or he would stab them, or he would do something here. He wouldn't check call only, I think. And on the river, he's now repping of 8-10, and he would like stab 8-10. I'm fucking sure, like 90% that it was a bluff, and I don't care. It's like 200 blinds. I just wanted to call there. If I just had time to think it over, it's call. It just doesn't have hand sense because we're gonna check queens, kings every time here. We're gonna check tens here every time. So we are basically betting like ace that we check behind, and I would just bet like a big ace, and I wouldn't check like ever ace jack ace queen here. So it just doesn't have sense. It just doesn't have any sense. So I'm sure we were bluffed there. Okay, guys, that's it. I think we played well, and we only have 18k hands to go. So stay with me until the end. I'm gonna try to be strong till the end, like to try to I don't know, come to the best result I can and finish this. So thank you all for being with me, especially the guys that are always here, like Mr. Tipser, like I don't want like to go by name, but T Grinder, the Rex from the NL100 pool, all of them, thanks. And we're gonna see next days. I just can't tell you when, but it will happen. I don't know. Sometime it will be, but I don't know when. But mostly around it will be later than like 12 1 a.m. later than that.